Election day for a constitutional amendment that could change the congressional maps in Virginia is just weeks away.
And voters in Southwest Virginia are making their voices heard by turning in their ballots. News Channel 11's Haley Pitcher has more on the referendum. Haley?
Hey Casey, Virginia is 3 weeks into early voting and 3 weeks out from a special election regarding possible redistricting of the state's congressional districts. According to the Washington County, Virginia Director of Elections, the ballot box is the place to be these next coming weeks as the county is seeing a high turnout so far.
If you live in Virginia, your ballot will ask you one simple question.
The only thing on the ballot for this election is the proposed constitutional amendment related to redistricting, and that seems to have captured the interest of voters here in Washington County.
Out of nearly 41,000 voters in Washington County, Virginia, almost 4,000 have cast their ballot early, says County Director of Elections Derek Lyle. It's
really so rare for us to have an election like this. I've seen primary elections where the total election we have no more than 3 or 4% turnout. So, you know, we have in just 3 weeks had more than 9% of the voters already cast their ballots.
The referendum asks whether or not the state of Virginia should redistrict, creating a new congressional map favoring Democrats by 10 seats. Assembly Democrats say it's in order to balance out the unfair redistricting across the nation. However, Republicans have continuously voiced their opposition. Voters have also been vocal regarding their opinions on the referendum, but there's a line that cannot be crossed while campaigning.
No campaigning is permitted within 40 feet of the entrance to any polling place, and that includes the early voting locations here in Virginia. I would anticipate as we get closer to Election Day, we'll probably see more folks out representing their position on this.
Lyle says early voting gives voters the opportunity to ensure their voice is heard at that ballot box.
We begin early voting 46 days before every election, so you know voters really have an opportunity to get out and cast their ballot in any particular election that we're holding.
If you aren't already registered to vote in Washington County, Virginia, you have until 1 week before Election Day on April 21st to do so. Casey?